another Hoover upright vacuum cleaner. Blimey, will they ever stop coming? Hopefully not, because it's always nice to restore these machines to their original working glory. However, I fear we are a little way away from this vacuum yet. So let's have a look. Oh, doesn't this packaging look familiar indeed? At what we have, what we're cleaning up this time, and if it works. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and Hoover chums. How are you today? Yes, it does look familiar because this is packaging that I put in a machine back to this person a while ago. Yes, we have another Hoover Senior. What sort of Hoover Senior? Well, it's a green one. Whoa, this is the same style of bag that I've seen on the 1334 A, E, whatever. A new bulb. That's all this machine's going to need, isn't it? A new bulb, and we'll be good to go. Oh, then I would imagine that here is the main machine. Yeah, I'll have to put it there just for a second. Oh, fall through the flex and an Ashley plug. Not seen a nice little Ashley plug in a while. Very 1960s. 1970s plug that is, and then some handles with some nice metal cord hooks, so there is no fear of anything breaking here. Right, I think that's it. There's nothing else, monsters or machines otherwise sat in this box, so let's clear all of the rubbish away and have a look at this vacuum. I guess the main excitement is going to happen inside of this bit of bubble wrap. So, oh my gosh, it's absolutely filthy. I can tell already. Let's go under there, not around there, under. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dust and, oh my gosh, dirt absolutely everywhere. Oh wow, this thing's recently wet. It's a good sign. We'll leave that. We won't disturb it too much, although I do feel I might want to go and get the Victor V9 ready to catch whatever disgustingness crawls out of it. Oh, the hood's not, the lens isn't quite in the hood properly either. But it is a Hoover Senior. Immediately, I've never seen a Hoover roundel on something this old like that before. That's almost like a sort of epoxy type. That's quite cool. Otherwise, it's quite filthy and quite disgusting. But it's all there. I think. No, really, what's the best way to start this? We'll plug it in a minute. I mean, I sort of want to check that we have everything else first. Let's have a look in here. Ugh. Ooh. Wow. So, yeah, in here has a bag, not on the bellows. Bellows aren't on the bag, but that's fine. It's a genuine Hoover bag, so that sort of works in its favour. But I think it's been a while since. No, don't go all over my rug. Fine, go all over my rug. I think it's been a while since these bellows have actually been attached to this bag flange, which is a bit of a pain in the bum because I don't particularly want to do it now. But I fear we might have to, because otherwise none of the dirt's going to go anywhere near the machine. And before long we end up with a very nice, I think this is the Hop Cream and Jonquil one. I ordered the white, it isn't actually white, it's ever so slightly green. It's very weird. There's a shame about all this damage on the lower handle, but as I've discovered, it is very hard to colour match the paint and make it look any better than it already does. So, does it run? Well, it hasn't exploded just from having power, so that's good. Oh, that sounds lovely. That's not going to need much at all, is it? Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't see the brush roll turning, so I think we might have to go and turn off the power, take off the base plate, see what we find. Okie dokie, we had the Victor V9 sat there, let us clear some cobwebs and lift up this base plate. Well, with the base plate off, I can deduce that the brush roll would have had a problem if it had a belt on it. And that spins okay, actually, but obviously still sounded awful without a belt. So I think the best thing to do, now that we're looking at it like this, is to plug it back in. In fact, if I turn the switch on, I can control it from here. Oh, that sounds lovely. I think this machine might need some new bearings. I don't quite know if I want to stick a belt on it to play with that, because I mean that does spin. Sounds horrible, and I guess we may as well. It's not going to make it sound any worse, is it? Let me stick a belt on it and we'll see if it sounds any different. Probably going to be a horrible job to do as well. Right, let's take this off. I mean, the brush strips are in excellent condition. Oh look, we've even got the spring that sits on the side of the brush roll housing, just to, I presume, give it some strength and some vibration dampening against the other side. And then we're going to pop this back on. I'm not going to bother cleaning things up too much. Oh. There we go. Then, oh, I can't actually remember which way around this belt goes. There it is. Ugh, that wasn't too bad. There we go. So, for better, or for much, much worse, there we go. We now have a belt fitted to our brush roll. Let's see if that makes any difference. Being incredibly subjective, but hey, it spins and roll suckers the floor. See if you can clean up its own mess. I don't even know what the height control is set at. Oh, now the Victor V9's all over the cable. Right, that'll do. Oh yeah, to tell you later. Perfect. There's nothing wrong with that at all. What a lovely machine that isn't going to need much work to get perfect. I want a quick peek under the hood next. I've left the Victor V9 just out of reach, but if anything was going to crawl out of this alive, it would have done it by now. So, ooh, here we are. Ew, that is absolutely disgusting. Right, well, there's a pressure didn't go pop and it hasn't gone pop yet, and will probably be okay. Yes, this is missing the locating tab on there, but really isn't faded and only has a small little crack, so that's going to get hot glued back into place onto the hood once all is done and sorted. Bar that, I mean, we have a light bulb. It's I don't know if it says Hoover on this or not. I don't think it does. I don't even think you're going to see it, even if there is a thing on it. But there is our blown old light bulb. It's, yeah. Oh, it's got, no, 25. No, it's just a made in Britain random bulb. Sometimes these are branded Hoover, but these aren't. And yeah, it's just disgusting, really. Who knows what is going... Ow. I was actually shot there. There's a little bit of wire poking out. Who knows what's going on with the way it sounds. I guess I'll find out when I strip it down and refurbish it. But yeah, oh look, we pulled a totally intact dead moth out of this vacuum cleaner. I think we'll call him Hoover the Moth. Oh, he's probably older than me. Wow, very nice. He is red underneath. Yeah, look, there's a butterfly sat on this Hoover, having made it its home. How delightful. Well, you're being evicted now. All this is coming apart and being scrubbed and cleaned. So have you ever had a Hoover Senior that has sounded this bad when you first got it? If so, did it come right in the end? Did it clean itself up okay? I mean, we're going to not give it a choice and clean it right up, yeah, and hopefully have it working well once more. Because, yeah, it's obvious this thing has seen a heck of a lot of use at some point in its life anyway. And, yeah, now it can enter retirement. So, there we go. Really? Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I and this chunk of destroyed, decrepit old Hoover will see you soon. Bye bye.